Well, it is still October 2nd, 2023. It's just past sunset here, and I thought I should record just a little bit more than that short recording that I posted earlier, just because the volume was really difficult to hear, and this is probably still talking rather softly. But I do have neighbors, and I'm trying to be considerate and sensitive to all that which I do not know. But I can hear them, so best I can figure so they can hear me. So I try to be mindful of that. But anyway, I just checked out the camera and I thought the lighting was a little bit interesting, so I thought, oh, it's a little pixelated and grainy, but this is the best that this little laptop can do. I don't have, I'm not that tech savvy, but I do get by. But anyway, I'm in the hotel room, and I got back from my dinner that I went to with my brother and my sister-in-law and nephew. And went out for, I guess, what would you call it? It was pizza, but it was like a fancy pizza, like really, really good ingredients and strange combinations and toppings and local ingredients and things like that. So it was really, really good. It exceeded and surpassed whatever expectations that I might have had, just even based on the location of the place in a strip mall and the name and the way it looked. I wasn't expecting what we ended up getting, but they recommended it, and it's like, well, you know, but yeah, yeah. So it was really good, and yeah, and what I guess the other thing I was surprised about was um, my nephew that I don't really know, and I've only really met a couple times. Man, he's a great kid, and for whatever reason, even though I haven't been around for most of his life, um, he seems to, I don't know, he seems to think a lot of me for whatever reason. I don't know why. I haven't been around. But which I feel mixed about because I just live so far away. But it's not like, I mean, I don't know how to stay in contact with people very well at a distance. I mean, if they're not part of my daily life or even my weekly life where I have some established continuity and understand what's going on with them and see how they're developing and what's going on as far as a story, it's difficult for me to keep track of as them as a person, I guess. It's like I can only handle so many people, and then there's just a certain point where it's just like I've got enough people, and I would like um, my brother and my sister-in-law and my nephew to be those part of that circle of people that I keep up with. But right now, it's just at such a distance. They're just not. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But I haven't arrived at any solutions or conclusions. Just pondering. I can do a lot more than what I used to be able to do. A lot more is possible. Um, And a lot of that just comes from just believing. And yeah, so it was a good drive. It was a good day, and it was a good October 2nd. It's probably one of the better October 2nds I've had in quite a number of years, because a lot of them come and go, and I don't even notice them or remember them. What was I doing last October 2nd? I was probably by myself, and probably had a few messages, and that was probably about it. Probably didn't do anything or go anywhere. You know, probably avoided people and acknowledgement. It's like I don't. It's like attention, and It's like I like attention, but I like a certain amount from certain people, and then there's too much attention, and then there's a wrong kind of attention. And I don't know, there's rules, and I can't even explain the rules because they fluctuate and they change based on how I am and how I feel and what's going on for me. What's like recently, am I stressed or overwhelmed or uncertain about my own identity and who I am in regards to other situations? Or am I just not sure about the world around me and the people in it and the meaning and purpose of all the different variables in play? And am I a part of it, or am I just another casualty? Just caught up in the wake of all the different circumstances and situations that I don't really have much effect on. But I don't know. Anyway, I don't really have much to talk about, but I just wanted to remark mostly about how great of a kid my nephew is. And I don't know. It's like I should probably just leave him be. I might be a bad influence. Or he might be a good influence on me. Who knows? But I think he's like 9 or 10 years old. But I don't know. He's very affectionate. Insisted on giving me hugs. And it's like, I'm not used to that. I'm not really good with children. And so I'm not really sure about hugs and receiving or giving hugs. It's like, so it's a little awkward, but it was okay. I'll allow it. But so I don't know. I had to laugh at myself internally, and I did remember his gift, so I will. I didn't give it to him yet, but probably tomorrow, because it was his birthday gift, but I wasn't here to give it to him on his birthday, and I didn't want to ship it, because I was already at that time planning on being here, and here I am. So, and he's just has all sorts of questions for me. And when we were at dinner, he was like just coming up with all these questions, and he would just say my name, and I would just respond yes, and it was just really engaging. And so it's like I'm a new person, and I'm just it's like I get to be the hero. Where really his dad is the hero. My brother the hero. So my brother has been my hero many times, and it still is. I wonder if he knows that. I should probably tell him, in case he's forgotten. He saved my life more than once. And I like to think I've saved his a couple times too. Not that I'm keeping track. But they do make good stories. Ooh. Yeah, I almost forgotten about that one. Yeah. No, yeah, yeah. It's been pretty reciprocal. But I wonder how many times he's run into trouble when I haven't been around. But it always seems like yeah, I don't know. Anyway. It's good to be here. It's hard to describe. It's like I don't even know how much or what magnitude I miss people or connections until I find them again. And it's like, oh, that's what I was missing. I didn't even know. Because I just get so isolated and alone that I don't even know what it is that I am missing. That I am just so internalized in my own little world, surrounded by people that are just acquaintances at best, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. I don't have, I guess the people I have in my ordinary life, they're just, I can walk away pretty easily because they have their own circles of friends and histories there and families and all those sorts of things, and I'm just an extra. And nothing that I have there is like anything that I can just, everything that is there, back there, 2 weeks notice, I can walk away. I have nothing really keeping me there. And I don't even have very many belongings. So it's like I'm very transient. Which is a freedom, but it's also like, what have I been doing? Was I ever planning on making any sort of commitment to that area? No, not really, because I don't really like it. But it's like, where do I go? Where do I want to go? What would I do there? Would it be any better? So it's like if I don't have any real place in particular to go for any particular reason, I might as well just stay there, because at least I have some sort of understanding built up with the locals. They know me well enough and have some understanding of who I am. Whereas, like, if I do go anyplace new, it's like I have to start over again, which is nice, but everywhere I go, there I am, and it's just a matter of time before, it's like, the whole cycle repeats. And people, get to know me and get to understand that, yeah, that's just how I am. So people are disappointed at first, but then they get to see that, yeah, I'm trying. And I'm just not the person who people would expect me to be. And I can never be. And I don't want to be. I want to be the person who I am, but that doesn't line up with expectations. So, anyway. But I think I've said pretty much what I wanted to. And I don't know how many of these I'm going to do. And am I going to upload them all? Or just kind of keep them hanging around for my own? I might upload them. Yeah. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is my longer form video for October 2nd, 2023. This is my, this completed my 45th revolution around the sun. That's a lot. And only just over 7 years ago, the journey almost ended. It didn't. So, anyway, I'm exhausted from the day and the drive and the pizza and the family. People don't know what they take for granted because they're just so used to it. It's like there's stuff that I take for granted too, and you don't notice until it's gone. And if it goes away for long enough, you don't remember until you get it back, or just a sense of it. And it's like, ah. So anyway, I should just, yeah, I should sleep. I'm tired. So anyway, forgive my